The White House is getting closer to making a decision on whether to withdraw from the Paris Climate Accord, which is a campaign promise that some Trump advisors hope he doesn't fulfill. There's a particular interest in trying to get a decision done before Trump heads to Europe later this month, where he'll be meeting with some leaders of countries who are part of this deal. And one of the big climate change advocates that Trump will be meeting with is, of course, Pope Francis. So this will be just one really fascinating element of what's going to be an incredibly interesting meeting between the Pope and the president.
Wish we could fast forward the calendar to get to that one, Jonathan.
There are dozens of cabinet posts still open, as we all know, and one group has not yet been tapped: Democrats. Now, as you guys recall, back during December, there was an effort to get some Democratic senators into the cabinet. That fizzled. I've learned this week, actually, that the House GOP sought to get Reince Priebus, the chief of staff at the White House, to appoint some House Democrats, too. The idea being you find some red state House Democrats, put them in the cabinet, nice gigs, you open up those seats, and you can win back those seats in special elections. Well, that has not happened. And the question now is, given these jobs still left, and given how competitive this next race is going to be, will the administration find some House Democrats in red America, put them in the cabinet? There's one job that's still open, as we know, Army Secretary. It's now been twice not turned down, but it's now open. And I think there are some folks on the Hill who are kind of hoping this administration is going to find some room for House Democrats in the cabinet so they can get some of those seats.
Calculations. Phil?
Now, there's been a lot of talk on what was actually promised to a lot of these Republicans to get them over the finish line for health care. And one of the things I'm told explicitly was money, air cover. They know they're going to need it, especially for those 14 Republicans who voted yes and come from Hillary Clinton districts. Now, where is that money going to come from? You have outside groups. American Action Network has already launched a $2 million ad buy in 21 districts. I'm also told they promised that President Trump would be available to campaign and raise, Vice President Pence, but also keep a very close eye on the Speaker. Already in the first 4 months, I'm told his political operation has sent $20 million over to the NRCC. Compare that to last year, an election year, only $13 million. They believe that will be major air cover to help these representatives, major air cover they're going to need. As one political operative told me, we know a fight is coming. We want that fight. Careful what you wish for.
Coming soon to a TV, radio, and mobile device near you.
Everywhere.
Margaret?
Next Sunday is Mother's Day, which is important because we should all do nice things for our mothers and ourselves. But also important because it's closing weekend every year at Mar-a-Lago for the season. And at least until the fall, the main, club shuts down. So we haven't heard yet officially from the White House whether President Trump will be marking that anniversary, but he does most years. And we'll now see the action and the guest list shift up to Bedminster. So the question is, how does the pace change when he's at Bedminster versus Mar-a-Lago? Will we see some of the Mar-a-Lago regulars gravitate up to New Jersey all of a sudden for the next several months? It'll be interesting to watch as we all get to know the pace of Trump's off-campus weekends.
From the winter or southern White House to the New Jersey White House. We like that. I'll close with this. As we watch this health care debate now shift to the Senate, we will be reminded again and again and again that senators run statewide, not in the carefully drawn districts that protect most House members. And because the Republican majority is so small in the Senate, 52 to 48, we will also be reminded again and again and again that one or two senators can have outsized influence. Republican Senators Susan Collins of Maine and Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, for example, don't like that the House bill cuts off funding to Planned Parenthood. So look for that to change in the Senate. And senators from northeastern and midwestern states hit hard by the opioid crisis are already promising to require that drug treatment be covered by health insurance. The House bill allows states to drop that mandate. The senators think of themselves as adults. They're going to change this bill quite a bit. That's it for Inside Politics.